Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Laura Humphreys Health. I'm Laura, and this video is going to be all about biofeedback, what it is and how it can help you. So quantum physics has revealed that everything is energy. In fact, Dr. Bruce Lipton, a pioneering stem cell biologist and leader in bridging science and spiritual studies, says what we perceive as matter is in effect just an illusion of matter and light. Yes, the human body is made up of atoms, but at the core of an atom, there's nothing at all. It's just an energy vortex. Pretty mind-blowing. So although we may not be as physical as we first thought, every organ, cell, tissue and emotion within our bodies all has a unique frequency, as does external matter, the foods we eat, toxins, pathogens and diseases. And just as the overall human body does, I'll say that again, every one of us has a unique frequency making us up who we are. So making you the individual who you are and me who I am. Yes, in fact, we're actually walking, talking antennae, constantly producing, receiving and broadcasting frequencies of energy. So where does biofeedback fit with all this energy stuff? Well, the bio refers to the body and the feedback is the information we receive from the body. In fact, the human body naturally conducts a form of biofeedback that is continuously occurring inside your body, constantly moving, changing and evolving, mainly all out of our conscious control, such as your heart rate, respiration, blood circulation and body temperature and much, much more, all function automatically. This activity is largely governed by what's called the autonomic nervous system, which is constantly responding to the physiological activity, i.e. the feedback it gets from your body's inbuilt sensors to ultimately find its optimum balance. Now this process is called homeostasis. So what happens when something becomes out of balance? Well, when an element within your body is out of balance, or out of its optimum frequency range, your health and performance can both greatly suffer. Symptoms can start to creep in, such as headaches, insomnia, fatigue, digestive issues, anxiety and depression. But these are all just symptoms that actually something within you is out of balance. So you know those times when you just feel off and you can't pinpoint why? Well, thankfully, this is where biofeedback can help. So biofeedback therapy has been around for centuries, but its technology has evolved vastly over the years. Now I won't go into detail about the different types because I want to stick with what I know, but biofeedback technology allows us to really see the inner workings of the body, and in a broad sense, biofeedback retrains your mind and body through the help and encouragement of electromagnetic frequencies, enabling you to make the subtle changes, such as reducing pain, relaxing certain muscles, breathing regulation, and overall stress reduction, which in turn allows you to re-imprint healthier physiological and psychological patterns that support your life and ambitions. Confused? Okay, let me try and break it down. So Chris Kaiser, the founder of Biofeedback's life system, has studied all the frequencies that we're made up of internally and external elements and programmed them into the machine. So your blood, cells, organs and thoughts all have an optimum frequency range of resonance. So if one element is out of its optimum range, it will show high up on your scan indicating an imbalance. And where you have imbalances energetically, you have symptoms. So flip that the other way around. Where you have symptoms, you have an energetic imbalance. What causes us to be out of balance? In one word, stress. And it's the autonomic nervous system's job that plays a huge part in our health and is responsible for how we react to stress. Now it's divided into two camps, the parasympathetic nervous system and the sympathetic nervous system. Now they both serve the same parts of the body and work together, yet they have completely opposing roles. Your parasympathetic nervous system is responsible for the body's rest and digest actions, really allowing digestion of food, excretion of waste, and general maintenance of the body. And these really come into play when your body calms down and relaxes. So if you're a meditator, you often notice perhaps about 15 minutes into your sitting, your tummy will start gurgling. Now this is your parasympathetic nervous system coming into action. On the other hand, the sympathetic nervous system is your body's fight, flight, or freeze response. So for example, when our mind perceives a situation as stressful, whether it actually is or not, your body thinks it's in danger, and a chain reaction of activities happens almost simultaneously. The adrenal glands release specific hormones that are responsible for what's known as the adrenaline rush. We've all felt that. Your beta brainwaves are immediately turned on, your heart rate goes up, the airways in your lungs widen, allowing you larger capacity to breathe, and your digestive system slows down. Now these responses are all very essential and helpful, particularly if you're being chased by a lion or need extra brain energy for a presentation. But not so much if you're just trying to get to sleep at night. So being out of sync or getting stuck in one mode or another can cause a great stress on the body. I often see people stuck in the parasympathetic nervous system, which can cause a plethora of unwanted symptoms, such as adrenal fatigue, chronic fatigue, burnout, high blood pressure, anxiety, depression, headaches, constipation, brain fog, mood swings, etc. But thankfully, one of biofeedback's main jobs is to really reduce stress in the body by calming the activity of the sympathetic nervous system and stimulating the parasympathetic nervous system, which really aids your body back to homeostasis for better health and wellness. So how does biofeedback work? The Life Systems biofeedback machine is a medical device that encourages your body back to its true state of homeostasis and wellness. It does this by conducting a scan that measures the energetic data, the frequencies from your body's energy field. Now this data is assimilated in a form of a comprehensive list. Upon the results of your test, electromagnetic frequencies are fed back to the body rapidly and accurately and completely pain-free, stimulating your body's natural healing abilities, bringing you back to your optimum balance and health. So information is exchanged either from a distance or through a head strap harness attached to your forehead. Hang on a minute, did she just say from a distance? Yeah, I did. So a bit like tuning into a radio station with specific radio frequencies, we're able to tune into yours just from your unique set of data. So as we've already discovered, we are all energy and all have our own unique frequency that makes us individually who we are. All right, yeah, I understand you were with me up until this point, weren't you? So I will put a link below to some reviews which will testify this and hopefully put your mind at ease a little. So what happens in a session? Well, it's simply a 3-step process. Number 1, the scan. Biofeedback therapy includes the 7,000 element scan, which takes about 4 to 7 minutes, with the greatest energy disturbances recorded and displayed at the top of your list. Now there are over 35 different profiles to help identify where the biggest energy disturbance is within you. Number 2, frequency feedback. So during your session, you will receive the electromagnetic frequencies on the elements that are out of balance in increments of 3 minutes at a time. Number 3, rebalancing you. After each 3-minute feedback loop, the machine gives a percentage of how much the body has taken on that shift and rebalancing itself. So your body needs to be at 70% or higher for us to know that that shift has occurred and effectively for you to feel better. So if it's only rectified to 20%, we know there's more work to be done and we'll send the frequencies back to you again. So the most important part, biofeedback's big benefits. So let's take a look at some of these. So firstly, it helps to rebalance emotions, grief, depression, anxiety, and past traumas. Now I say to my clients, it doesn't erase the memory of what's happened, but it takes the sting out of it. We can check allergy sensitivities to see which foods your body is sensitive to. We can work with the energy profile, which can really help combat chronic fatigue, adrenal burnout and exhaustion. And if you know my story, I suffered with chronic fatigue and ME for over 5 years, and it's the biofeedback machine that actually got my life back. We can work with the pathogens profile. We can scan specific bacteria, viruses and parasites to see what's causing potentially your body to be in fatigue. We can work with sleep disturbances, sleep apnea and insomnia. It helps to improve the immune system. We can look at rebalancing high and low blood pressure and enhance learning capacities by improving concentration levels, working with ADD and ADHD. FAQs. So how long is a session? Well, a session can last anything from 45 to 90 minutes, depending on the person. Well, how many sessions do I need? Depending on how long you've been experiencing the problem, often reflects how many sessions you'll need. What is a frequency? So a frequency is the number of times a point on a wave passes a fixed reference point or duration of a cycle wave, and it's measured in the units of hertz. So what other tools do you use within a session? Physiologically, I work specifically with your diet and nutritional supplements, and psychologically, I work with mindful techniques to help you re-imprint healthier patterns. The machine's benefits are vast, but I've also accumulated valuable tools that I pass on to you so that you can implement them outside of session times to really continue your healing journey and aid your body back to wellness. So we've understood that the machine scans your body's energetic field to obtain the data that's out of balance. Then this data needs to be interpreted into practical information so that you, the client, can implement any changes that need to be made. Once your scan's complete, I then analyse the data, a bit like putting a jigsaw puzzle together, and decipher the root cause of your imbalances. Upon your results, I then give you the tools you need to address and remedy them. So if you're experiencing unwanted symptoms or conditions, why not give it a try for yourself? Go on, I dare you. Please comment, share, like and subscribe if you want to keep up to date with more videos like these and alternative ways to improve your health and well-being. Thanks so much for listening. Much love.